Hello friend, thanks for watching Alimelt Loom Knit video tutorial. Today, I would like to share this froggy hat with two big eyes. The loom tool I use is Alimelt new loom set. The hat body with this rose red one and the two big eyes with the orange one. Now, let's begin. We will begin from head brim, which has two layers, and apply with E-wrap knit stitching. This color yarn is also packed in the long set. We make a slip stitch. Now we're making cast on step. E-wrap each peg. Now each peg has two loops on it. Grab the long hook and grab the bottom loop over the first loop. Now, keep the same way, E-wrap each peg to let each peg has two loops. Now each peg has two loops again. Grab the bottom loop over the first loop. Keep the same way, and we will knit the head brim around several rounds according to your request. With the help of the E-wrap knit stitch, we will not knitting several rounds. So I will fold the first round on this peg to get a head brim. The length of this head brim, it depends on your on your favorite lines, you might need 14, 12, or 16 runs. It depends. Now we find the first run and the first peg, get the first loop, hide this long tail inside this ring. Alright, now each peg has 2 loops again. Knit over. Okay, we just finished the head brim, which has 2 layers. And the width of this head brim, it depends on your favorite. You can decide a big width or a small width, it depends. And now let's continue to the head body. In my sample head, I with the knit stitch, garter stitch, knit stitch, garter stitch, and repeat to the top. Also, garter stitch is a combination of knit stitch and purl stitch. And in this video tutorial, I will use the simple E-wrap knit stitch. We keep E-wrap to let each peg has 2 loops again and knit over. Now each peg has 2 loops again and knit over. This is a very basic knit stitch, E-wrap knit stitch applied on these heads, and you just keep wrap the peg, and which peg has 2 loops, and then knit over, and we will see after you finish the body of a head, and then I will share how to binding of the head. After you loom knit the head to the required length. To the required length of head, we will binding of this head. take the loop off pegs. Pull this and turn to the wrong side. Turn back, and now we just finish the body of head, and then we will continue these two big eyes with this orange one. Okay, now we just finish the body of this head. Now I will continue these two big eyes. These froggy eyes include 3 types of young color. First one is this multiple color, and the second one is this simple white color, and finally is this black color. I will use this Alimelt orange one loom. This multiple color yarn is included in the package, included in the Loom package. And this black and white color yarn is not included in the Loom set. It's not included in the loom set. Please notice with this. This is excluded. We make a slip knot. Sorry, we have to leave a long tail firstly and then make a slip knot. Cast on. We will use the U-wrap knit stitch. U-wrap knit stitch. Put the yarn above this borrow loop and then knit over. Knit over. Knit over. This is we call the U-wrap knit stitch. Okay, we just finished the cast on step, finished the first round, and now continue the second round, still with the U-wrap knit stitch. You have to keep knit like this for 7 or 8 rounds, and then add 7 or 8 rounds, and then add the white color for 4 rounds, and then the black color for 2 rounds. We will see after we finish this first time yarn. Now we have to add the white color. Make a slip knot on this peg. Cut the original color. Move on. Still with the knit, U-wrap knit stitch. Keep knitting in a U-wrap knit stitch until you finish the white color, and then add the black color. So we just finished 3 tons of yarn. First, multiple color, around 7 or 8 rounds, and white color with 4 rounds, and black color with 2 rounds. The number of rounds decides the size of these eyes. It can be this big and or this small one. So it depends the number of runs, the number of knitting runs. So we will binding of this. Take this loop off the peg. Pull this. Turn to the wrong side. And pull it again. Pull in little hard. And then cut the yarn for a short tail. We get this yarn needle, thread yarn, this is black color, so you might not see clearly. Okay. Cut out. Scratch the yarn. And as we have left a long tail at the beginning of the first round, thread this yarn also and find the first round. put this to form. Okay, we need to add some stuffing. And pull again. All right. So we got it. These small eyes, black, white, and multiple color.